Hi and welcome to this week's episode of Cynic Sports Weekly. I'm Stu Laperle, joined by our amazingly talented Emma Oyomba and Jake, I don't know what to do with my hands, Bielecki.
Thanks, Stu.
We'll be breaking down this week's 10 NFL picks, so let's get started. Emma, who do you see coming out on top? Raiders, Giants.
I see the Giants coming out on top. The Raiders were embarrassed, actually, last week, and now they're traveling to the Giants' home turf, and I just don't think it looks good for the Raiders. The Giants, when their backs are up against a wall and nobody believes in them, I think that's when they do best, and I think they're just going to perform this week. So.
Plus with Andre Brown back in the lineup,
coming back,
off
help out the running game. Jake,
I'm picking the Ravens over the Bengals. Reason for that is tough divisional matchup, and the Ravens have a lot of pride. See Andy Dalton twice a year. I think that they're going to exploit some of his weaknesses and just win a tough divisional game. And now for our Cynic wild card picks.
I'm going to go with the Bills versus the Steelers. Both teams have similar records. The Bills are 3-6 and the Steelers are 2-6. Excuse me. But I think that it's kind of a toss-up. The Steelers have had a less than stellar season, but the Bills hope to gain E.J. Manuel back from his injury in the preseason. So I'm going to go with the Bills on this one.
I'm going to take the Texans over the Cardinals in this Week 10 matchup. I just think that the injured Texans with Ben Tate and Arian Foster with both battling injuries, I think that they're going to have to rely on the passing game with Case Keenum and Andre Johnson. They hooked up for 3 touchdowns last game. And I just think that they're going to be able to exploit a rather weak Cardinals defense. And although they're going on the road, I think they'll pick up the W.
I'm going with the Eagles over the Packers. I think Sonic will also play better than he did, but the Eagles tend to play better on the road. And that's pretty much why I'm going. I think the Eagles on the road. Nick Foles coming off a strong game, taking an upset.
And we are joined by our amazing football club star, Shake Bielecki.
Today we have this weekend we have our final home game against a team from Canada. They're taking a 14-hour ride, so come support your UVM club footballers and America.
And where will the game be played?
South Burlington High School, 1 o'clock. I'll see you there in the end zone.
Be there, be square. This is this week's Sports Weekly, signing off.